We're here with Audrey Gambino, the winemaker and owner of Villa Milagro Vineyards in Fineville, New Jersey. Audrey, I want to ask you as a winemaker, the importance of wine and food, and the pairing of wine and food. Now, in New Jersey, I'm told New Jersey wines are perfect for any kind of food dish out there. Why is that the case?
You know, we are making really quality wines in New Jersey, which is the first, fun, and foremost fact that people need to know. And secondly, all of us are oriented toward food, particularly at Villa Milagro Vineyards. We think about food as I make the wines. So I'm thinking, is this going to be a wine that will compare with a light dish that has very delicate flavors? Or is this a wine that will be better suited to more savory kinds of foods? But it is the food and wine together that's fun. You know, sure, you can sit around and drink your wine, but best of all, the best way to enjoy it is with food.
And there's no wine, I would say, like the wines that you make, that's going to overpower the food. It's just a natural complement.
Yeah, you want to think about that as like, you know, what is it that I'm going to be serving and how do I pair it with the wine? And it's not as technical as people like to think, but you also don't want to overpower anything, just as you said. So if you're having a meaty, hearty dish like a rodizio from Brazil, you want a hearty wine that will stand up to that. If you're having something very delicate like a ceviche from Chile, then you want a very light and delicate wine so that there's balance there between the flavors of the food and the flavors of the wine.
And I would imagine that's the same way if you're going to have a chicken dish, a pork dish, or seafood.
Right, and it's interesting because people think white wines for the white meats, which are chicken, fish, and poultry. Depends on how they're prepared. If you have a cacciatore sauce, which is a red sauce, then you want our Suave, which is like an Italian wine. You want something that is a little crisper that's going to stand up against that red sauce. If you have pork that's been rubbed with dark spices, again, go for a red wine. So you can't just say white wines go with white meats, red wines go with dark meats. That's not true.
Working with chefs, do you get a chance to do that often?
I have in the past, and definitely, yes.
Now, what do you find from a chef perspective that they're looking for from you, the winemaker?
They're really looking for some help in distinguishing the flavors that are in the wine so that they can think about how to match those with the foods that they're preparing, because they don't want to spend a lot of time sitting around and tasting wines until they go, oh, this one will go with such and such a recipe. They want to pick up the phone and call you and say, I'm making XYZ, what wine do you think would pair with it? And it's just like going to your liquor store. You want to go to a liquor store where the salespeople know the wines, and if you walk in and say, I'm doing a dinner party, like we often have our customers call the winery to say, I'm doing a dinner party, this is what I want to serve. Which of your wines do I need to pair with it?
Right.
So you can often get help from those of us at the winery as well as from your retailer.
Is there a varietal that is like totally food friendly?
Oh gosh, I think all of them are, really. In one way or another, I think they all are. You know, I'm a big Chardonnay fan. A lot of people don't like it because of its bitterness. I also think that all the reds in New Jersey, Cabernet Franc, is such a perfect wine. It's one of the wines that we all excel at growing and producing wines from here in New Jersey, and that's a perfect little wine to go with so many things. So look for your Cab Francs or your Cab Franc blends. Those are going to be a good choice for you in New Jersey.
Thank you, Audrey, for joining us, and remember, pick a wine that you love and pair it well and listen to Audrey's advice.